What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Banks, and today, man, we back another video, man. Today we doing a reaction to Judge Joe Brown. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Apparently, there's a little 13-year-old baby mama in the courthouse, or something like that. I'm not too sure. You know what I'm talking about? To me, that's a little bit odd. I'm not gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully it's not true. But you know what I'm saying? You know how Judge Joe Brown gets down. One thing about him though, with all the violence that he be causing, he be dropping knowledge. You know what I'm saying? He be dropping knowledge. With all the violence he be causing, he be dropping knowledge. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, y'all, make sure to like, comment, share, subscribe to the channel. Let's get straight to it, y'all.
Girls you love to hate. Today on Judge Joe Brown.
A babysitter takes a drawn gun as her cue to quit. Customer service representative Carla Harper is suing her grandson's former babysitter for advance payment on services. Defendant Brittany Tishner says the money was for past work.
She fine though, I ain't gonna lie though.
Judge Joe
Kinda
Brown.
fine though.
Miss Hart,
Kinda fine though.
it would appear that you're suing Miss Tachner because she has not performed, what do you put it, babysitting services for your grandchild that you prepaid to her.
That's correct.
The defense you give is that due to the conduct of the mother of the grandchild, it would be both unsafe and improper for you to perform in such tasks.
Yes, Judge Joe Brown.
You first. By the way, you come up, you're the mother.
Okay, on Thursday,
Fine, too.
March
Okay.
26th, I paid Brittany $300
She
to
better not be
babysit
13
Giovanni
though.
for the
I
month
take that
of
back.
April.
That child is now
13 months.
13 months. And let's see, your daughter is what, 14?
Yes, sir.
Take that back. Take that back. I ain't say nothing, y'all. I ain't say nothing. I take that back. I did not say anything, bro.
Okay,
Oh.
Brittany did babysit Giovanni for
So
a
you're
week.
34, right?
Yes, I am. Okay, so the week prior to me paying Brittany $300, I did pay her $80 to babysit for that week. Then on that following Thursday, to start as of April, I gave her $300 cash and brought the baby. 2 days later, she sent me a text message and told me she couldn't babysit
Why did you need to take the child over there for her to babysit anyway?
because I work. And
You work?
Yes.
Are you in school?
Yes.
What grade are you in?
Ninth.
Ninth grade.
Yeah.
Okay. So when was the defendant supposed to get your child, your grandchild?
She had been babysitting as of the week prior to the week that I paid her. The
No.
She says that in her
She a
mouth,
baby with a
you had
baby,
made her
whoa.
for that week.
Well, I did.
And that the payment was tendered after the completion of the task. Not prepaid, but paid after she completed
No.
the task.
I
That's
paid
her
Brittany.
version. I mean, you make
Yeah,
it
that's not. That's
contract.
incorrect. Because I paid
Well,
Brittany
where was the babysitting
Sorry.
supposed to be done?
at Brittany's house.
Supposed to be at your place. Is
Yeah.
that a home or apartment?
It's an apartment.
Now, who's supposed to bring the child over there?
I bring him. I bring him every morning. I pick him up. I make sure he has everything that he needs.
If that is the case, then why did you show up over at her apartment? You acknowledge you did. You say that it doesn't make any difference just because there was how do you put it, a little disagreement between yourself and the defendant. How did that happen?
Alright, well, I was going to pick up my son and my clothes from Brittany's house because I was staying with her. And I moved out.
You were staying with her?
Yeah.
Now, you went over there to pick up your stuff and the child. What happened? What
Okay.
is this little fight?
I was at my mom's house before I went to go pick up my son. I told my mom I was going to go pick up my son. And so I went to Brittany's house to go pick up my things and go pick up my son. So I'm going in and I'm picking up all my stuff and this and this. And so Brittany will stop me and Brittany tells me, she's like, well, I don't know what you're going to do, but Miss Carla told me that you can't take children. So I told her, I'm like this. Well, that's my baby. And if I feel like I'm gonna take him. You feel me? And so then I gathered up all my things and I told my friend Demi to take my son downstairs. And I'm getting all my other clothes and me and Brittany are going back and forth. And prior then,
How old were you then? Just turned
I'm
14. 14?
I'm 15.
You're 14.
I'm
You're 15
15
now. Oh my.
Lord have mercy.
Let's
on
go
my
to the
soul.
defendant. What happened on the afternoon or evening in question that she's talking about?
Okay, well, I was at home. I didn't get a call before she even came over at all saying
You're
that she was
sued,
coming.
right?
Yeah.
Work too?
No, I'm on unemployment right now.
But you're a student.
Yeah, I'm a student.
That's job enough.
Damn right.
I didn't get a call before, saying, Raylana's coming over, just to let you know so I can be prepared. I'm at home. Raylana and her friend just bust open my door, okay?
Bust open. What do you mean by that?
She opened my door, came in.
Did knock.
Came in, took Giovanni from my hand, just really totally just disrespectful. Just
all right, now stop there, man. I want to go back in time. How did you come to be acquainted with the young lady?
Well, this lady from church, her daughter had told me about her, and she was like, well, she doesn't have a place to stay. And I was like, okay, well, if that was me in that situation.
You're doing good Christian charity, right?
See, that's the problem, man. It's like we be taking off. I'm not saying not to do it, you feel me? But one thing y'all people gotta realize is, like, sorry to pause it, but it's just like I feel like people be taking advantage of, you know what I'm saying? You do a good deed for someone and someone does not see that, bro. They just see you as like someone that you can escape to, you know what I'm saying? Taking advantage of, you know what I'm saying? She did a good deed, you feel me? And I guarantee the fact that she did a good deed, the one with the kids, she not even honoring her for doing that good stuff for her, for letting her stay with her, you know what I'm saying? She probably don't even care. She's like, oh yeah, whatever, that's supposed to happen. Entitlement, you know what I'm saying? And then she doesn't realize what she has until she loses it. Watch, I'm trying to tell y'all.
So what'd you do?
I was like, okay, well, you're more than welcome to come stay with me. More than welcome. And she was like, okay, it was fine then, and then a couple weeks after, personalities clashed. So
I imagine they would from what you described. You're the one who's on the lease for the apartment, paying the rent. Mm-hmm. So what happens now? She cops this attitude on you.
Mm-hmm. It's just, the reason why I mainly kicked her out was because of this disrespect. You don't bring people in my house 1 o'clock in the morning and then they don't
1 o'clock in the morning. So I'm wrong. It's not afternoon. I saw 1. I just knew we're talking about afternoon, not 1 a.m. Somebody walks in your door unannounced at 1 a.m.
Disrespectful.
The person with her, was it male or female?
At first, I thought it was a party because it was something to do with Mardi Gras. And I thought they're going to...
The person that came with her, was he male? Was it a he or a she?
It was a lot of guys and some females.
So all these strange guys come in your place at 1 a.m. in the morning unannounced, just open walk on in.
And I told her, and I did get an attitude. I'm not going to lie, I did get an attitude because I'm like, Raylana, I thought you guys were leaving to Ogden to go...
So you asked her to leave, right?
Yeah.
Did it end at that point?
No, she said, well, I'm trying to get him out. I was like, okay. So I waited. So the next morning, so I go to bed. The next morning,
it went further.
Still a party. Still there the next day.
You couldn't get him out of your apartment. They said, we're going to bogart the place. We're here, we're partying, you don't like it, put earplugs in. Go back to bed.
Damn.
Next morning, what happens? Since they took your place over.
There's still people over my house. And it just really hurt me and just really disrespectful because it's like, I told her, before you bring somebody over my house, just out of respect, just tell me or ask me.
I'm still concerned about the extent to which this thing escalated somewhat later. Whatever. Let's go there. She had left all these people in your place.
I never left anybody in your house.
I love this. She comes over to man's a kid 1 a.m., leaves all these strange men at your house, takes the place over, next morning they're there. Be quiet. You weren't there, and then she shows back up. What happens when she shows back up after she brought all these people in your house?
I think it was like the next week after I had kicked her out because I couldn't take it. And then she came back over to get her stuff. She had brought, her friends were waiting downstairs besides one of her friends who came up to hold the baby, which she went downstairs with her baby. So I went back there, making sure she wasn't taking any of my stuff. So after that, we were cussing at each other. She was saying, well, you don't have my baby stuff. And I was like, well, you don't even take care of your baby that well. And I kicked her in her stomach. I kicked her. I let you talk. Let me
talk. Bottom line is, before the thing, be quiet. Just get to the part about her pulling the pistol on you.
Okay, this is she was coming up to me, and out of defense, I kicked her in her stomach.
It was a toy.
After she
It was a toy. It wasn't even a real
fell
gun.
down.
A toy.
It was an airsoft gun, and what happened was Brittany kicked me. We weren't even nowhere near the door. Brittany kicked me.
Yeah.
Bro, airsoft is still, oh my God, Lord have mercy, man. Why y'all giving these little kids airsoft guns? Airsoft guns, you know how dangerous, bro, an airsoft gun can bring the whole SWAT team to your house, to a school, bro. What are you talking about? It's a toy. It ain't no toy. Oh, man. And first of all, you learn this in law. You know what I'm saying? That ain't right, bro. That ain't right, because you potentially put someone in a place of either fear or embarrassment. You know what I'm saying? So come on now.
Let's get to the part about her pulling the pistol on you.
Okay, this is the she was coming up to me
And they laughing too. That's crazy.
I kicked her in her stomach.
It was a toy. It was a toy. It wasn't even a real
A
gun.
toy.
It was an airsoft gun, and what happened was Brittany kicked me. We weren't even nowhere near the door. Brittany kicked me.
Yeah, so
and
you
the
broke
gun
off
fell
in there
out.
gonna brandish a
Brittany in her
toy
own house.
gun.
So after I kicked her in her stomach, I ran, of course, because she fell down and I ran. My
I
friend said
didn't
she
fall,
pulled
the
out
gun fell.
the
gun fell, and I reached down my pants so I could pull it out, so I could
Enough
fight it.
said, end of it. Bet you haven't even made a claim for child support, have you?
Actually, yes, I have.
How many you were? That means you were 13 when you got impregnated, right?
Yes, I was.
Are they haven't prosecuted that somebody for having sex with a 13-year-old who is not competent to consent? That's a felony. I think it carries 25 minimum.
But that really doesn't
So we
have
got
anything
somebody
to
ought to
do
be
with
doing
the fact
25
that
years
Brittany
minimum in the
is-
penitentiary.
Let the judge speak. He putting on some
Didn't
game,
do the
man.
job for that week.
I'm not going to deal with this. Why don't you get your household in order? You had her when you were, what?
Wait a minute. This don't my
What?
household
You had her early. You're 34, she's 19. You go take off from the job and you go take care of this hood rat over here. Comes up in here and got the gun. What are you doing with one? You're a minor. You're not entitled to have a firearm or anything that looks like it. So you go into the Sniller's house after you sit there bogarted, put strange men in there who decided they're going to take her place over, spend the night, and then you come back again next week. You bring a sidearm with you. Hey, he fell on the ground. That's when she, no, out of here. Bye. No how, no way. Denied.
That part. You know what I'm saying? Great Disciple, original video down below in the description. Honestly, my thoughts, bro. What I'm finna say is, okay, this is what I'm gonna say, bro. I wish them all the best, you know what I'm saying? Because that's a kid with a kid, you know what I'm talking about? So I wish them all the best, nothing but the best, you know what I'm saying? Honestly, bro, just don't take advantage of people, bro. And y'all gotta realize sometimes people, that will come in your life that will take advantage of you, you know what I'm saying? And you gotta realize that early, you know what I'm saying, before something like that happens. You notice how the babysitter was taken advantage of, and next thing you know, they're taking the babysitter to court? Isn't that crazy? If she did a good deed for, you know what I'm saying, helping her out, talking about, you don't have a place to stay, okay, you can stay in my spot, woo, woo, woo. From the benefit, I guarantee she wasn't even paying rent either. She was just living free, you feel me? Because she a minor, you know what I'm saying? She probably wasn't even paying rent. She only going to high school and talking about, and all of a sudden now that family want to take you to court for helping you. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Don't let people take advantage of you. And if they do, start noticing the little patterns. You know what I'm saying? Start noticing. Start doing your little equations. You know what I'm saying? So people don't take advantage of you. Because I'm trying to tell you, they can try to backfire you. You know what I'm talking about? And the thing is, too, man, people don't realize what they have until they lose it, too, at the same time. So what I mean by that is, like, basically, people, right? They gonna take advantage of you, and then, you just split ends. You know what I'm saying? You're not talking to that person no more, right? They gonna now start realizing, oh, damn, bro, this person was actually good for me, man. Good for me. And they gonna try to come back in your life. And when people do that, bro, I'm trying to tell y'all, do not let them back in unless you've seen a significant change. And even if you see a significant change, listen, even if you've seen a significant change, let it grow on you. Don't just see significant, okay, yeah, 100% trust. Put that trust at 10% and let it build to 20, to 30, to 40, back to 100. You know what I'm saying? Let it build slowly. That's the problem. That's why y'all keep getting taken advantage of. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, y'all, I've been rambling for too long, bro. Make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. You made this far. You know what I'm saying? Much love to you. Feel me? It's your boy Bangs. You feel me? And I'm out this bit, man. Hey, hey.